cveće, đurđevak zeleni, đurđevak zeleni, svima osim meni. Trumobil doše, a ja osta, nema zvijezde danice, nema zvijezde danice, moje saputnice.
Hey, you look hard on it. So, who the fuck are you? Say your name.
Okay, just my name, how old are you?
Name and yeah.
I'm going to Berlin. I will start studying psychology. I like Palacinka, I like Pjeskovica, I like Cevapčići, I like Burek, I like Sarma, I like...
What is Slava celebration about?
Slava is, as far as I can explain it, as far as I remember, is religious celebration each family has. Each family has their own. So on a different date, and it's based on a saint. So each Slava has their own saint, and so the family is meeting all together. They're meeting all together at a certain point, and being together and sharing, like the moments. And there are some traditions, like some special food you serve. For example, if Slava is on a Friday and on a Wednesday, you're not allowed to eat a meat. So everything is just made out of like natural things, like not even eggs, milk, or whatever. And yeah, there's some traditions like how to share the bread, that you have to cut it, put some wine inside. The head of the family, which is always the oldest person, mostly the oldest person, is the one who never sits down, so he's spending the whole time and serving the guests. And yeah, so it was really emotional when I was there, because it was the grandfather of a friend of mine, and he was really old and like always like trying to, you know, like to take the chair and just like, yeah, not to sit down, but he was still, if he was 70, he was still like fit. And then we were dancing kolo, which is the traditional Serbian dance, and I was just impressed that this guy was really dancing like half an hour and jumping around, and I was just like, wow, you know, he's 70, but he enjoyed so much his whole family.
Yes, I do study film and television and Slavonic studies, so kind of Serbia fits into both, and the Media Education Center as well. So yeah. All the European capitals tend to start looking exactly the same, and Belgrade's still kind of a little bit of a gem. It doesn't look exactly the same, and I think at first I was just confused and tired, and I didn't know what to do, and all the people were cool but weird, but it was an experience, definitely. Well, the architecture, and it looks different. It has that, some of the big brands you see, okay, McDonald's, I don't know, Gucci, but then you see also those little tiny bakeries and those little shops, and it just kind of feels like it's the mixture of both that makes it. Oh, the food. It's very meat-based, and I'm not huge on meat. I mean, I can eat it, but not that much as they do here.
What about the language?
The Serbian language. Well, I can read the alphabet already, and I can say please without meat, and ask if that's cheese, or what else can I say? I learned fish the other day, so Yes, I've had one lesson, but I hope to improve a little bit more.
Could you
Form
give
a
us
few more sentences.
Could you give us samples of your Serbian?
Meso, sir, rivo, something. Gde je? Okay, that's enough. Maybe. Well, it's a little difficult to adjust to that attitude, that slowly, and it's just a little difficult if you want to actually get something done. Then you have to wait, and you have to adjust, and accept how it is. But it could have been more clear. They say it's noon, then it could be noon. But that little thing, never mind. Well, me, I wish I will enjoy the rest of my time and see a lot of Serbian kids. And complain less, stress out less, and enjoy more. Yeah, what else is there? And I wish that I get the chance to get to know the other people more, because these days everyone is just so one little flight away, and I wish to see some of these people again. Yeah.
Okay.
We wanna bust your radio. The ball shot like stereo. We move the train and carry on. One time, let's give it all a go. Push it on up and let it blow. My BDM, but you don't know. Side of it, but I can't ignore it. Don't be the ignorant who turns his back on it. And now we win the race, and now you show your face. If you can find your place, then we can show you how to send it to outer space, to fly on your own. We wanna bust your radio. Like stereo, we move the train and carry on. One time, let's give it all a go. Push it on up and let it blow. Might be the end, but you don't know. The train to carry on, so you can skip the barrier and move it to your area, so we can bust your radio and speak out to the speakers and scream out to the sleepers. They freak out when they hear us, cause we make beats like gorillas. In this giant country jungle, the digital monkeys on the move. Talking straight, we never mumble, making sure your dancing feet will move. Fly on your own.
Slava